And what is going on, good people? We're back here working on a weekend like usual. Of course, if it's a weekday, we're always working as well. It is ISG football. That is correct, folks. The intersection of sports and gaming. We have the latest in the world of the National Football League, all of football and college football. You also see a nice little Madden matchup. A couple of the top Madden players in the world playing for cash and prizes. As we get you set for the latest in the world in the NFL, and we're here on Unbeaten Sports Channel and in the Black Network, coming to you from the Kettle Black Sports Bar in Staten Island. Kids call it Shaolin, here for ISG football, the intersection of sports and gaming. All right, let's go ahead and bring it inside, folks. Larry Ridley here, CBS Sports, ISG football, also ISG basketball as well. Good to be joining you here, folks, right here on the good channels and the platforms of Unbeaten Sports Channel and also in the Black Network. It's early in the week. That means we're talking the National Football League. And, of course, later in the week, going into the weekend, we talk the NBA. But today it's all about the pigskin. Got minicamps going on, people holding out, a lot of stuff going on. We're going to get you the very latest. But shout out to the good folks right here at the Kettle Black Sports Bar. 2 locations right here in Shaolin, as they like to call it, Staten Island, the Forgotten Borough here in the NYC area. Also a location in Brooklyn. Best wings, burgers, and beer. And folks, Food and Wine Magazine said it's one of the top 5 wing joints in America. They're open daily, 11:30 a.m. to 1 a.m. Got live music, DJs, trivia nights, and all the sports on the TVs that you can handle. It is the Kettle Black Sports Bar. 2 locations, Staten Island and Brooklyn. Best wings, burgers, and beer in Shaolin. And, of course, BK. All right, let me go ahead and bring in the co-hosts for the day, the Broskina, and also the Broski. There he is, Jarrett Guarantano, former University of Tennessee starting quarterback for the Volunteers, also played in the NFL for the Broncos and the Cardinals, also in the UFL with the San Antonio Brahmas. 52's the mic, 52's the mic. Kill, kill, kill. Liz, easy. Tuesday. Said, hey. How'd I do, Jarrett?
That was really good. I thought you were going to forget.
That was the best one.
I thought you were going to forget. I was like, is he not going to get his cadence in today? Because I know you sit in the mirror and you practice right before. You got the light kick going.
I didn't do all that. I didn't do all that.
And then remember Tuesday, too. Huh?
No, I don't do that. No. No, I didn't know if you were going to get. Usually you do it before you can do the intro. So I was like, is he going to forget? You can't forget something that he practices all week. No.
Wow, wow, man, he's capping. I did not practice, but I did take note. But I was ready to go, man. But I did okay. You're all right? Good?
Everything's good, brother. How's the week been?
Good, man. Dude, it is so good to be in Jers. It is so good to have you back here at Jers, man. You brought the good weather with you. You know that, right?
I know. It's pretty weather out. Pretty weather, good vibes. People are nicer when it's nicer weather. You hear a little less car honking, a little less aggressiveness at the Northeast.
You never hear less car honking. You never hear less car honking.
Nah, it's definitely the same for sure, but maybe a little bit more smiles.
Right. Yeah, you'll get some of that. Peace up, A down. She's in the A town. Andrea Richmond, esports and sportscaster extraordinaire. She's in ATL. And what's going on down there in hot Atlanta?
You know, so speaking about the horns honking, I'm always honking at those Dodge Challengers that cut across me 7 lanes of traffic. Okay, Atlanta traffic can't have that. So, you know, we in a honking move down here too. I feel the Northeast overtaking me when I'm driving down here.
They're always
so the Chargers and the SRTs, huh? All right. I got a scat, right?
You know what?
Riding in the scat.
Sexy Red loves some Hellcats. I'm trying to get those Hellcats out of here, okay?
That's bad news. Some of the Hellcats down in the A, huh? It's like the old Caprice Classics back in the day, huh? The Monte Carlos. You know, that was some trouble when they were riding in those.
Yes. Look out, okay?
I know. Speaking of lookout, you guys ready to get this thing started, man? As we get the show started and talk NFL and have a great little Madden matchup as well?
Get it.
All right, let's do it. Let's take a look at the rundown here real quickly. Here, ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming, presented to you and powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill. Of course, 20 states they're in, over 100 locations. We're proudly presented to you by the good folks there on Route 3 in Clifton, New Jersey. Here's the rundown. Steelers signed Aaron Rodgers. Definitely got to get into that. Terry McLaurin, Scary Terry. He wants a new deal. We'll talk about that with the Commanders. CJ Gardner-Johnson. He said Philly dissed him and was disrespectful. We'll talk about that. But he also made a guarantee. That's the story. We're bearing the headline there. We'll get into that. And how about Raccoon meets the GloRilla. Xavier Legette and GloRilla, dating rumors. Man, and he's on the new album too. Let's see what kind of type of he is for GloRilla. And the House versus the NCAA settlement that was approved late last weekend, Friday night going into Saturday. We'll talk about that, the ramifications for big-time college football. All right, let's take a look real quickly at the rules here for the Madden matchup. All Madden competitive game style, head-to-head current rosters, we like to call those regs. All 32 NFL teams available, 5-minute quarters. King of the Hill format, you win, you stay on. How about the prizes here? It's all about the shmoney. $50 guaranteed, 40 to the winner, $10 for the loser. The runner-up runs about this piece with that. If you win 4 in a row, 4 straight weeks, you do get an NFL license zip chair. Folks, go to zipchair.com. Literally make the best gaming chairs in the world. Also make office furniture, gaming desks, sofas, stools, you name it. Got all NFL teams, NBA, Major League Baseball, NHL, MLS. Also, the NCAA chairs as well, also those universities and colleges. And if you have a custom piece, they can get that done for you as well. Check them out online, zipchair.com. Shout out to Tina Altadonna, our marketing lady there. Been rocking with us for 5 to 6 years. Love her. Zipchair.com, located on Strong Island. How about the matchup here? Let's talk about this matchup here. Bronco. He's not playing with the Broncos. He's playing with the Steelers. That's his gamer tag. OG2K. Playing with the Eagles. So it'll be Steelers versus Eagles. Keystone State matchup here in PA. All right, let's take a look real quickly at the profiles of these two young men. We'll start with Bronco, real name Randy Chatterton, from down there in that border city. El Paso, Texas, 40 years of age, private tennis coach, Madden 19, MCS Browns Club Series semifinalist. So he's definitely done well, and he's played well here on ISG football. Let's go ahead and bring in Bronco, a.k.a. Randy Chatterton. Go ahead and unmute your mic. Randy, real quickly, look, you've been playing well. No one, and I mean no one, has been able to beat OG2K, but you, kind sir, have been one that have taken him to the brink. How can you get it done this time?
Not last time. Last time he destroyed me.
You're right.
So we're trying something new. You see me with the Steelers, so we'll see what happens.
Dude, you had to pick up the litter. Why'd you pick the Steelers? Is it Aaron Rodgers? Are you nostalgic? What the hell's going on?
Well, if it works out, we'll talk about it after.
And if it doesn't work out, you want to talk about it now?
No.
Okay.
I can't hide his hand, you know?
I don't blame you. Go ahead and mute your mic, man. We'll talk to you potentially at the conclusion of the game. We'll talk to winner, man. So good luck to you here with the Madden matchup. How about the other young man? Take a look at the profile of our King of the Hill. He is OG2K. Government name, Nicholas Sirianni, no head coaching relationship or no relationship to the head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles, Nick Sirianni. He's from Buffalo, New York. That is Western New York. That's way the hell away from here. That's like 6 hours, 7 hours away up there near, I guess we call it the Niagara Falls, right? Age 19. He's a college student. Yeah, anything outside of the Bronx is considered upstate New York. That's how crazy we are around here. 13-time ISG champion, 11 in Madden, and 2 in college football. Let's go ahead and bring in OG2K, government name Nicholas Sirianni. All right, OG, last week, man, you put on a show, pretty much blew out a guy that has given you some problems. This guy, Bronco, has given you some issues as well. You blew him out last time. How good did you feel heading into this matchup against probably the better competition that you're going to have in this ISG league, knowing that you put the smackdown on him last time?
I feel pretty good. I just got to lock in and limit the mistakes.
Okay, we'll see if you can do just that, man. Hey, we'll talk to you potentially. Also, at the end of the game, you can go ahead and mute your mic, man, and we'll be started here in a couple of minutes as we get set for this NFL matchup. How about the standings, folks? Let's take a look at the MollyPopGrapes.com picks. MollyPopGrapes.com, grapes as sweet as candy, guys. You see that pink bag? You got to understand you're getting high-quality produce. They got about 20 different varieties of grapes. They also have pressed juices as well. MollyPopGrapes.com, taking the world by sweet storm. MollyPopGrapes.com, grapes as sweet as candy. Andrea Richmond, she is undefeated, ladies and gentlemen. 10-0. We're all chasing a rich. There's Jarrett Guarantano, just about, let's see, we'll call it 2 games behind me, 2 full games, 1 in the loss column right behind me. All right, let's go ahead and bring everybody in. Let's get real quick predictions here. This thing is humming along. I like this. A rich, piece up, A down. Keystone State battle. You go with the black and yellow, or EAGLES Eagles.
You know, It's not easy being at the top, Larry.
It ain't easy being cheesy.
A lot of people. It ain't easy being cheesy either. You know what I mean? A lot of people ain't waiting on their downfall. And this is a time where I feel like I might accidentally psych myself out of things because I just feel like there is going to be a time where OG fumbles. But when Bronco went with Pittsburgh, I am going with the EAGL Eagles. OG is going to do this one, if only because of that decision right there. One of these days, not this day.
Yeah. Jarrett, your thoughts here, man?
You know, I'm
Steelers or Eagles?
Listen, I'm going to go with Bronco here.
Oh.
And I'm going to go with Bronco because, one, he's known for his defense.
Uh-huh.
And two, he's probably playing with one of the best defenses in the game. So if he's able to run the ball with Najee Harris, maybe I don't know who's going to use the starting quarterback. Maybe he uses Jay Fields because he's a little bit more athletic in this game. But if he's able to run the ball downhill and he can play really, really good defense, maybe find George Pickens down the field, he can make this a low-scoring game, and we might be out of here in 20 minutes. You know how he gets down. He holds the ball.
Oh, yeah, he does. He holds that ball.
That's true.
So really, I expect him to play really good defense, and I think today I see a 17-13 game.
That's how he's going to have to win it. You're right. That's a good score. 17-14, 21-17 at best. A rock fight. 4 possessions. That's it. That's what it is. That's what it's going to be.
Pointing out Justin Fields too.
Yeah. Let's ride, folks. You got to play your boy, man, and your quarterback run with the Broncos, man.
You have to play with dangerous,
man.
Yeah, dangerous.
Give me OG 2K. I was thinking about it, but I'm like, look. Here's what's going to happen, folks. Either Bronco is going to shock the world or he's going to get blown out. It's that simple. There will be no in between. I'm with you. There's no in between. It's going to be 41-7 or it's going to be 13-10. You're right. I agree. Give me OG 2K. I'm with Andrea Richmond. All right, guys. OG 2K and Bronco. OG 2K playing with the Eagles. Bronco playing with the Steelers. Go ahead, guys. Lock it up, guys, right here from the Color Black Sports Bar. And we're not in Brooklyn. We're actually in Shaolin, Staten Island, folks. And also, we're here on Unbeaten Sports Channel and in the Black Network. Guys, lock it up. Good luck to you, and may the best man win. We'll talk to the winner at the conclusion of the game. Let's do it right now here on Unbeaten Sports Channel and in the Black Network. Good luck, guys. And the pregame show brought to you by our good friends at Golf Zone Social. 3 locations, one in Brooklyn. That's what was on my mind. West Nike and Scarsdale Sports Bar. And indoor golf lounge there. It's got 16 total bays, 15 regular and 1 VIP. Got the simulators and those suites there. It is where golf meets social, folks. Beautiful place. The best indoor golf experience that you'll get. Indoor golf games meet unparalleled social engagement. You can play over 240 courses there in those simulators and bays. Check them out online. GolfZoneSocial.com. Brooklyn, West Nike and Scarsdale is like a sports bar, a regular bar, a club, a lounge, and a restaurant all in one. GolfZoneSocial.com. We're here inside of the Color Black Sports Bar here in Staten Island, man. 2 locations, one here in Staten Island, one also in Brooklyn. The best wings, beer, and burgers that you will find. Food and Wine Magazine said it is one of the top 5 wing joints in America, folks. So it's good to be here. Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. ISG football, ISG basketball. I got Jarrett Guarantano here from University of Tennessee, starting quarterback to the Volunteers. Andrea Richmond keeps up a down. She is in the A-Town, sportscaster extraordinaire. Middle of the screen on the right-hand side, OG2K, our current King of the Hills, are playing the Madden game. He is playing with the Eagles. He's got the ball first. We'll see if he can get a score here under 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Bronco, bottom of the screen, not playing with the Broncos, playing with the Steelers. He's on defense. He is the challenge. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Let's talk National Football League here. And one of those teams that we're going to talk about is the Pittsburgh Steelers. Aaron Rodgers, folks. How about this? Number 8 is in the building. Played with the Jets last year, actually the last 2 years, 5-12 with the Jets. Signed with the Steelers late last week and into the weekend. 1 year, $13.65 million deal, $10 million guaranteed with incentives up to nearly 20, about 19 and a half there. Actually going to make less than Daniel Jones. That's the crazy part. Showed up on Tuesday morning, 7:19 a.m. there in Pittsburgh for minicamp, so it was good for him to be there. He said Mike Tomlin was one of the reasons he signed with Pittsburgh. He said it was good for his soul, and it was either going to be the Steelers or no one. And also, he let the world know he got married a couple of months ago. So congratulations to Aaron Rodgers. JG, our quarterback here, your thoughts here on Aaron Rodgers playing in the black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Like, I'm always so right. This is why I tell you and Andrea, like, I'm the best football analyst in this country, right? Like, I've literally said last week. I said last week, this is the week. Said last week, this is the week. And then look what happens. I also said it 17 other times, like 3, 4, 5 months ago. So
right, yeah, no.
I'm 1 for 18. I'm 1 for 18. No.
Let them know, JG. Let them know.
I said it 18 times. Like, next week is going to be the week, and I missed all 18 weeks. But you know what? It finally happened. We got to this point. Great decision by him. Maybe I wish it would have been better 18 weeks ago, so I could have won 1 for 1. It would have been a good, bad, and average, but we'll take the 1 for 18 slot. Awesome for him. Awesome for the team. Happy that he got there before minicamp. Obviously, he'll be able to hang out with the guys, be able to go over the playbook, do a lot of things throughout July when it's just private sessions or whatever it is with him and the boys, but perfect time for him. Obviously, congratulations on getting married. That was pretty cool that he kind of kept it low-key. I admire that. You don't really need to be all within the social media and the public just for marriage. And
we saw the wedding ring when he signed over the weekend, and there was, I think it was a Kentucky Derby had the wedding ring on. That's the first sign that we had. So yeah, go ahead, JJ.
I admire that. You don't. Everything doesn't need to be social media. The fact that he was able to do it undercover and kind of keep that personal, I think there's a lot of good that comes with it. But super happy about the football side of things. I think that this is a really good situation for him, and like we said before, like, him being able to go to Pittsburgh with a really, really good head coach, a really good defense. Now he has a really good weapon with DK Metcalf. I'm excited to see what he could do. Last year, obviously towards the tail end, he started to play better football. Just a tough year coming back also. He didn't play for a whole, basically 18 months worth. And he was also coming off injury, kind of in a really weird situation with the Jets that fired their coach after the 4th game, 5th game.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah, because Brick took over. Yeah, got rid of Robert Saleh. I think game 5. Yeah,
coach for double-digit games for sure. So it was just a weird year. Andrea knows all about it. Go Jets fans! All my boys are Jets fans, unfortunately.
Yeah, and they're all in hell like me. So great, congrats to him.
He did do a lot of really good things last year, and I'm excited to see if he progresses and he gets back to the old A-Rod.
Yeah, 28 touchdowns, not bad. Your thoughts here, Andrea? What's the fit like there? And he's finally there, and it seems like it was Pittsburgh or no one for him. What about his contract? He's going to make less than Daniel Jones, who's the backup in Indianapolis.
That's egregious. I hate that, and that made me throw up a little bit in my mouth. Regardless about if things didn't work out in the Jets uniform, Aaron Rodgers still is one of the most talented quarterbacks that the game has ever seen. Therefore, one of my favorite quarterbacks that I have ever seen. So I really do hope that his integration with DK will be good. Things that worry me, this offensive line still isn't great. And then Arthur Smith, too, like the question about whether or not that's a perfect marriage is something that I really want to see how he works within that, his framework of offense. However, that being said, I'm really hoping that if he just funnels things on DK, the Steelers really good at finding good wide receivers, right? And they can just maximize the talent that they have. Lean on that defense, great things can happen. You don't have to do a lot if you're Aaron Rodgers. All you need to do is just do enough. The question is, of course, is that offensive line enough? But hopefully, for his sake, he's feeling a little bit mobile, and he has that extra year off in Achilles. Achilles is hard for anybody, especially somebody who's 40, 11, 50 billion years old in football years, right? So hopefully this next year.
41, this will be year 21 for him. Didn't he? I saw Antonio Brown tweet something out this weekend as well about, did Aaron Rodgers reach out to him? Like, yo.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I don't know if you want to go down that road. A 7-0 ball game. OG2K took the ball down and finally scored there beginning of the second quarter here. Got a 7-0 lead here. That first quarter brought to you by our good friends at El Aguila Dorado Restaurant. We just did last Thursday. We'll be there again in a few weeks. AguilaDoradoRestaurant.com. Located in Bayonne, New Jersey. Authentic Mexican restaurant, open 7 days a week. Great food, great atmosphere there. Great affordable drinks, too, as well. The libations definitely flowing there. Happy hour, Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m. Mariachi shows every other Tuesday. If you've been watching the show, you've definitely seen those. Gotta love the sombreros and all the costumes and things of that nature. Very awesome. There are DJs on the weekends, Latin nights on the weekends as well. And they got that beautiful patio. Check them out online, folks. AguilaDoradoRestaurant.com. The Golden Eagle. It has landed there in Bayonne, New Jersey. Shout out to Marisol Romero, the owner there, El Aguila Dorado Restaurant. We're back here inside the Kettle Black Sports Bar here, the Staten Island location here, man. The best wings, beer, and burgers that you will find in the area, man. Also, Food and Wine Magazine says it's one of the top 5 wing joints in America. The wings are really good here at the Kettle Black Sports Bar. A couple of locations, one in Brooklyn and this one here in Staten Island. They're really here. CBS Sports, ISG Football, and ISG Basketball here on Unbeaten Sports Channel, and also in the Black Network. Got Jarrett Guarantano, former University of Tennessee starting quarterback for the Volunteers. Also played in the National Football League with the Cardinals and the Broncos. Andrea Richmond up there in the top right-hand corner of your screen. She is a sportscaster and sports reporter in Atlanta. Bottom left of your screen, OG2K, our current king of the hill. They're playing Madden. He's got a 7-0 lead here in the second quarter, under 4 minutes to play against Bronco. He is the challenger playing with the Steelers, and he is in the red zone and on the move. We'll keep an eye on that. Back to the NFL talk here. We talk about people that showed up to minicamp. There's some people not at minicamp, of course, holding out, looking for money, and probably deserve it in all of these cases that I'm about to talk about. We're talking about Scary Terry McLaurin. Look, he's not the only one. You talk about guys that are holding out or not at minicamp. Shouldn't say holding out, but not at minicamp. You look at T.J. Watt, Trey Hendricks, also with the Bengals, not there. Scary Terry McLaurin, not in camp with the Commanders as well. On the last year of his deal, looking for a new deal here. Last year had 82 catches, almost over 1,000 yards. I think he had 1,096, almost 1,100 yards, 13 touchdowns. Not at mandatory minicamp. Looking for a new deal. Some teams that want to trade for him. I know the Patriots, they got the assets, about $70, $80 million still left under the cap. Pittsburgh, the team we were just talking about, they would love him as well. A lot of teams that can use Scary Terry. Are the Commanders going to get this deal done? I know the coach, Quinn, talked about it earlier on Tuesday that they're looking into this. They believe he's a good teammate, and they feel like things going to work out. Andrea, do you believe that? Or is Scary Terry going to scare the Commanders and bolt or get traded?
There are a lot of teams that want Scary Terry as their primary wide receiver, including the Washington.
Don't say it. Hail to the Commanders.
The Commanders. I was about to say the other word. The redacted, unfortunately. As we see a touchdown right there. That's what you expect to see from Terry McLaurin every single year. Getting touchdowns, making great contested catches. He's definitely part of the reason why Jaden Daniels had an easy transition to the league. Could definitely play that up and down style that he played at LSU. You have somebody else who could catch the long ball but can also make it even if it's slightly off target. That's exactly what you want for a young rookie quarterback, and you have the money to blow too if you're the Commanders as well. So there's no excuse why not to play one of the best wide receivers in the league. You have the money to blow. You played well last year. Your rookie quarterback is good, and guess what? You can go Super Bowl chasing if you get the right personnel. This guy is the right guy. So go ahead, pay that man.
Jarrett, you look at the receiving core, man. Washington, they're nice. Went to the NFC Championship game last year. Won on the road at Tampa. Beat the #1 seed in Detroit there in a shootout. Got skull-drugged by Philly, no doubt there. Yeah. But he's a #1. He's been putting up numbers. He's played with, 4 or 5 different starting quarterbacks since he's been there. Now he's got another young gun with him. And he's also got a running buddy as well, man, with our guy Debo as well. Commanders, they got to take care of this. Or does he have the stomach to really see this thing through? Or do you think they'll take care of it?
I think, well, when you look at him statistically, he had 6 seasons in the NFL. His past 5, he's over 1,000 yards, right? So he's absolutely consistent. Even his rookie year, I think he missed it by like 80 or 90 yards, 80 to 90 yards. His last year, he had 12 plus touchdowns sitting there. He's easily
13.
Top 10, 13 touchdowns, easily a top 10 receiver last year.
And 3 more in the playoffs.
I wonder what he's asking for. Right now, he's scheduled to make $15 million. I think that he's more
double, bare minimum double.
That's very low for him. I think that he's in the range of 25 to 28. I know.
No,
that
double would be 30. So he's definitely got to be in the top 6 or 7 guys.
Minimally, he's at least he's almost 2x. I probably put him like 1.75 maybe. Like I really put him 27, 28 range. I think that he's right where T. Higgins is. I was about to say T. Martin. Shout out to my guy at Tennessee. You remember he won a national championship?
Yeah, he won a natty in '98. Absolutely.
I was about to put him back in there, but Jalen Waddle's at 28.5. DJ Moore, I wrote this down. DJ Moore's at 27. Devontae Smith, 25. Like, I think that he's 25 to 28.5. I don't know if we can get past the 30. I don't think he's that dominant of a receiver with the Amon-Ra's, AJ Browns, DK, CeeDee Lambs. I don't know if he's at
Cheetah's around 30. Cheetah's around 30. I think Waddle's closer to 30. I think he's 28, 29. He's around 32. And so is Devontae. They're all around 30. That's what I'm saying. 30 30's the number.
I mean, if I was them, I'd be looking to get him 27. T. Higgins. The problem is T. Higgins just got 28.5, right?
As a number two.
Terry,
as a number two.
Terry's a homegrown. He's one of the hardest workers in the NFL. Easily, he's a captain of the football team. One of the hardest workers there is, and he shows up every day, same person, and everybody will say that. And especially going into this season. And they said, watch a rep of, I don't know completely, but it was like watch a rep of $400 million connection. And I'm like, I never thought about how much they're truly making, just the both of them. Right. Then you add T. Higgins on top, and you're like, wow, those three. That's a crucial part. Trey Hendrickson, poor guy. I mean, he's not even going to talk about that a little bit later. But Terry is essential for this offense, and they need to do this for the growth of Jaden Daniels and for their time period of this year and next year. I'll stand.
And I'll let you both the guys get in here real quickly. What's it like, JG? You've been in those NFL locker rooms. When guys are holding out, you want them to be there. Once again, mandatory minicamp, but they certainly understand this is business. Man got to take care of it. You got to stay out of a man's pockets.
I'd say a lot of people have misconceptions on how that is in a locker room. People are like, oh, their problem, the cancer's in the locker room. Most of the time, I'd probably say 95% of the time, the people within the locker room are wanting that player to get paid. Like, they're rooting for that player to get paid. And especially the quarterbacks that need
Speaking of paid, Eagles hitting pay dirt. OG2K, the king of the hill, goes up by a touchdown. Go ahead.
But especially a player like this that has did it for 6 straight years in the same place and has rid out the lowest of the lows, and now he's trying to go to the highest of the highs with this team. He's seen everything in between, from old ownership to new ownership. I won't talk about that, but every single player in that locker room, knowing what type of player and person Terry is rooting for him. There's absolutely not a bit of cancer or like, why is he not here? Like, they're like, no, go get paid, brother. Go get paid. You deserve it.
If he's all about me and it's the mean show, then guess what? That's where I can assume that there's going to be a little bit of tension. But this dude has stuck through it all, like JG said, is the captain. I mean, and everybody likes Scary Terry. I've never heard anybody say anything bad about this guy. So obviously,
he's not publicly bashing him. Like, what are they doing? Like, even Trey Hendrickson has gotten a little aggressive. But listen, Trey Hendrickson has 35 sacks in 2 years. He has more than TJ Watt.
Well, and not only that, he's going to be on the north side of 30. So he knows this is pretty much his last big payday.
For sure. He's getting older a little bit. It's year 7. He's going on year 7 in the NFL. The wide receiver, who knows? You know how hamstrings and Achilles and calves and how all that stuff go. Any time this could happen.
Real quick,
yeah, everybody wants to see their friend get paid. So pay that man. Like I said, pay that man. Please.
We'll see. I'm with you guys. I tend to believe Washington will find a way to keep him in the fold. They can't let this guy get away, or there will be a regression to the mean. They're going to come back to the pack, and you won't see them in an NFC Championship game. Hell, they might not even make the playoffs if they don't have a guy like Terry McLaurin. Schedule's going to be tougher. Division's already tougher. I know we're going to talk about your Cowboys at some point. We all think they're going to be better. Think the Giants going to be better. NFC is going to be better. Rams, Lions. There's a lot of teams. Packers. A lot of teams going to be better in the NFC.
To finish that one off, like you're 1,000% they're going to be better. And the fact that they had a great year last year, they're not sneaking up on nobody anymore. Nobody. Everybody knows Washington's on that schedule, and they're coming to play for sure.
You're right.
You're 1,000% right.
100%. We'll keep an eye on Scary Terry McLaurin. 14-7 ball game here. Started the third quarter. OG2K bottom left-hand corner of the screen with the lead 14-7. That second quarter brought to you by our good friends at Emblem Sports Bar in Brooklyn. We were just there last week. Located in Brooklyn, 187 Graham Avenue in Brooklyn, located in the heart of East Williamsburg. All-American Sports Bar and Beer Garden, offering a large array of local and domestic microbrews. 15 flat screens with those 16 taps as well. Emblem, where sports enthusiasts and event goers go to unite. Emblem, the ultimate destination for sports lovers. Check them out online, emblembk.com, located in Brooklyn, in the heart of East Williamsburg. That is Emblem Sports Bar in Brooklyn. All right, back here in the Kettle Black Sports Bar, the location here in Staten Island, one of the best wing joints in America. Beer, wings, and burgers right here in Shawland, Staten Island. Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG football here on Unbeaten Sports Channel and in the Black Network, powered by Uno's Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. 100 locations in some 20 states. Shout out to our title sponsor, Uno Pizzeria and Grill. Got Jarrett Guarantano, bottom left-hand corner of the screen, right below me in the middle. Bottom right in the middle, there she is, Andrea Richmond. And bottom at the very bottom of the left-hand side, OG2K. He's the current king of the hill. Plymouth Eagles has a 14-7 lead on the right-hand side. The challenger doing some work, hanging in there, down by just a touchdown. He is Bronco, government named Randy Chatterton, playing with the Steelers. All right, back with more National Football League talk. All right, guys. CJ Gardner-Johnson, of course, played with the Eagles. Talking about that NFC East division. Actually played with the Lions. I think he played with the Saints as well. Back to the Eagles again. Won a Super Bowl with the Eagles this past season. They let him go. He went to the Texans. He went out, not very happy about it. Felt a little disrespected. Also did like the way that they, especially Vic Fangio and those guys talked about him. Said basically it was over the cap. He also did like the way, he thought he was kind of blackballed leaving the Eagles as well. But once he got to the Texans, here's the kicker. Here's the back on headline here. He says, I got a ring. I'm going to get 3 more. I've got 3 more in me. Probably are going to win the next 3. Going to win a Super Bowl this year. Just watch. JG, is that a guarantee? Like Joe Namath with a finger up in the air, man? Did he just guarantee a Super Bowl? I think he did. Texans, the next 3, JG.
Lord.
My earliest memories of Chauncey were we were at an Under Armour game together, high school All-American game.
He was at Georgia, right?
Yes.
He went to Georgia. No, he went to Florida.
He went to Florida Gators. So we were on the bus together, and he's just sitting there, and he's talking all the smack in the world, obviously, about Tennessee and how great Florida is going to be. And I'm like, who is this kid? So that's my earliest memory of him. And ever since then, I don't know. I mean, he must have been born with it. But ever since then, he has been the loudest. The thing that I love most about him is he backs it up, right? And everybody will say, you love to have him on your team. He's the type of guy that you love him on the team. If he's on the other team, you can't stand him because you just know he's going to be talking. He's going to be getting after it. Ooh. Oh, we needed that, Randy. Let's go.
Yeah, Steelers about to tie it up. Randy Chatterton, the challenge. Go ahead, JG.
I'm completely not surprised with the fact that he's throwing out Super Bowl guarantees like he's a quarterback and like he's a staple on the team. Listen, he's a great player. Obviously, he was a crucial part of their team last year. They're looking at their DBs, and listen, if they could get rid of Darius Slay and say, like, that's not enough, obviously, they could probably do the same with Chauncey. 2 pivotal roles on their defense last year. But for him, he's also in a really good situation with the Texans. So with a really, really good head coach that knows defense, he's a defensive mind with DeMeco Ryans that has been there, done that. So worst comes to worst, he didn't go to a bad football team. They can easily be another playoff team this coming year.
Yeah, you look at the Texans went to the playoffs a couple of years ago, and C.J. Stroud's rookie year got beat in the second round, the division round. Went to the playoffs this past year. Once again, lost to the Chiefs in the division round, so they're pretty close. Andrew, though, I got 3 more in me. Probably going to win the Super Bowl this year. Just watch.
Not 1, not 2, not 3.
All right, LeBron.
Also Pat Bev, right? Remember, I'm the next 5 years. You're looking at the next 5 years. You got the last 5 years. I got the next 5. I love.
And don't forget Jaylen Brown. I think he told my old colleague Taylor Rickson something like that as well.
Yeah. No.
It's crazy, man.
In order to be an athlete, you gotta have a little bit of delusion. And guess what? I'm all team Delulu.
Delusion or Delulu? Okay.
Delulu is the Salulu, okay? Because sometimes delusion can actually end up and pan out to be something great. Now, for the Texans, they have a lot to fix. Mainly when it comes to that offensive line. C.J. Stroud needs help. Oh my gosh. Also, they can use a little bit more shorten up when it comes to wide receivers.
Yeah, they got rid of their best offensive lineman.
Oh my gosh. So
Larry Tunsil.
So I don't know when these next 3 are gonna happen. They're gonna need to happen soon. Probably not next year, but the ones after that. Okay. But I will say this: you're in a good organization. I'm not sure. I do understand why you feel slighted from the Eagles, but hey, after Super Bowl, there's a lot of change that happens. At least you're on a good spot with a good roster and team. Hopefully they can get some offensive linemen, and then you won't seem as ridiculous as saying not 1, not 2, not 3, but confidence, baby. Come on.
JG, he went out kicking and screaming. He was like, basically, Vic Fangio and those guys, it was a salary cap thing. Just don't treat the young guys like they did me. So he was trying to protect the guys, man, but not 1, not 2, not 3. Are you buying Texans Super Bowl champs? I don't know if I can go that far.
Not this year. I am a big time CJ Stroud believer and Nico Ryans. I think that they're both really, really good. You. I just think that they need too much offensive line wise. Defensively, I just don't think that they're at that right now. But I wouldn't be surprised, like I said, if they're another playoff year team and they get back to there, and hopefully they can get their second round, third round, and be able to rely on their defense, and CJ Stroud can keep playing clean football.
Andrew, real quickly, Super Bowl for the Texans this year, yay or nay?
No, but that's why the Lulu is the Salulu, because soon, okay, maybe
soon,
not now,
soon.
But soon.
Look, you can't win 3 if you don't win 1, so they got to win 1 first. So we'll keep an eye on CJ Gardner-Johnson. I'll see him shooting his shot, man. And look, JG, you are correct. He's a really good safety. He's been bouncing around a little bit, but he does make plays. And he's played in a couple of Super Bowls the last few years as well, and won one this past year. All right, fourth quarter here, tied at 14. Got a good one going on here from the Kettle Black Sports Bar. That third quarter brought to you by the good folks right here inside of this joint, Kettle Black Sports Bar. Check them out online, kettleblackbar.com. 2 locations, Staten Island and Brooklyn. Best wings, burgers, and beer. Food and Wine magazine says one of the top 5 wing joints in America. Open daily, 11:30 a.m. to 1 a.m. as well. Live music, DJs, trivia nights. Got all the sports that you can see on TV. Got a lot of baseball now, Yankees and Mets playing. Of course, got the NBA Finals coming up as well, with the scenes shifting to Indianapolis this week for games 3 and 4. So we'll keep an eye on that. Check them out online, kettleblackbar.com. Back here inside of Kettle Black Bar in Staten Island. 2 locations, Staten Island and Brooklyn. One of the top 5 wing joints in America. Best wings, burgers, and beer here for ISG football, powered by Uno's Pizzeria and Grill. 100 locations in some 20 states. We're sponsored by the one here in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. We'll be there on Thursday for ISG basketball. Should be a lot of fun there. So shout out to good folks there at Uno's Pizzeria and Grill. Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG football, ISG basketball. Got Jarrett Guarantano, former University of Tennessee, a volunteer starting quarterback. Also with the Broncos and Cardinals in the NFL. UFL's San Antonio Brahmas. Got Andrea Richmond. She's a sports reporter in Atlanta. OG2K, middle of the screen there, playing with the Eagles. He's tied now at 14 with Bronco, the challenger, playing with the Steelers under 3 minutes to play here. Let's get back to the NFL talk real quickly. Xavier Legette, we talked about him. Love the Southern draw. Love Xavier Legette. We know that he likes to eat coon. He'll talk about that. So we got a coon, and now we got a GloRilla. They are teaming up. Hey, love interest, dating rumors. This is wild. Love this, man. Raccoon. That's what I said. Raccoon.
Yeah,
Coon,
you gotta
coon.
clarify, right?
Hey, be careful. But shout out to him. Look, he did his thing, man, at the Kentucky Derby. Was a correspondent out there. Love the Southern draw. Real talk with Xavier Legette. Played at the University of South Carolina. 2nd year with the Carolina Panthers. Are they dating here, Andrea? Typa? He's in the video and everything. Oh, he's catching on her. Oh, GloRilla. She's cute, though. I'll give him credit. He got a good one.
I mean, she did say that she likes a strong country thugging guy with a nice little accent. And guess what?
Typa?
That's a country accent. He's not even, you know how they say you're from rural places? No, you're from like rural. Like, I don't even know how to pronounce the types of places that Xavier Legette is from, because he's from the deepest of deep South. And that's perfect for GloRilla because that Memphis accent, ooh, man, it throws people in it tizzy. So not only would I love to see them together, I'd love to see a conversation between the two. I'd pay for it, actually, please.
Wow, JG, is this the new power couple in the NFL? So we got Taylor, Travis, right? We got Cardi B, got Stephon, and GloRilla and X, man, XL.
I was about to say, like, I'm sitting here just pondering, just like, who's it going to be next week? What star wide receiver is it going to be next week? Who's going? Listen, what's going to happen? Back, we got Stefan and Cardi, and now we have X, and we got GloRilla. Like, oh my, rapper.
We forgot Sauce
and Spice. That's right.
Right.
We talked about that a couple months ago. You're right.
The guys are headlining. They are not trying to stay undercover like A-Rod right now. They are headliners. The boys are headlining this offseason.
Hey, the athletes, man. It's the athletes against the rappers. The rappers used to control the game. Now these divas, these singers and rappers and entertainers, they're going to the dark side. They want them an athlete, JT and Andrew.
And Xavier is interested too because he's been getting a little bit more play too, like overall in media. Because like just a couple of weeks ago, he was at the Jersey Devils game, right, or something like that.
Carolina Hurricanes, right? Yeah, he was
Carolina
talking. Yeah, I think so. I think it was Carolina. Yeah, Raleigh. Yeah.
Canes. Yeah, he was with the Canes. So
He's
go
like,
ahead,
boy,
man.
look, you see them shoot that puck, boy. It was so funny.
I need to see him in media more. Okay, his accent is just so charming. So I'm not surprised why GloRilla was like, "Ooh, that's charming. Ooh, I love it." Come on, let's go ahead and see what this will work out with. Come on now.
JG, he's in the single, man. He's in the new video. Type of man. Look pretty good too. They had some chemistry as well.
Slightly outside of the rapper dating scene, but I do think the Panthers might be a little bit better this year. I think they're going to be pretty good. I like the way that Bryce Young finished up, and they got him, and they got that first-round wide receiver. I don't know. They might be good. But listen, X just needs to stay head locked in.
Right. That's it.
Going on. No girl problems. I'm happy that he's happy, but if he stays locked in, he could be a serious wide receiver in this league, and that team could be serious.
He's got to catch the ball. Got to hold on to the ball. Had some dropsies a little bit last year, but you can't fumble GloRilla, dude. You can drop the football. Don't fumble GloRilla.
Hopefully his hands are better than off the football field. But I will say this: GloRilla on the sidelines, maybe like I can't imagine.
They better be getting that Taylor. They better get the Taylor syndrome. Yep, they better be acting like Taylor with her.
They need to be. She better be in Charlotte and in Tennessee Titan games. So I want to go to Tennessee Titans and see GloRilla. Actually, might see GloRilla next week. She's going to be here Hot 97 Summer Jam in Newark. I'm going to go check that out. So I don't know. Maybe we can get some shots.
Get the inside scoop, Larry. Come on now.
All right, real quickly. Tied at 14 here. Under 30 seconds to play here. Game is moving on. Let's get this last subject in real quickly, guys. See if he can walk it off. Looks like the champ is trying to walk it up with a field goal there. House versus the NCAA settlement. JG, your thoughts here. So what? Almost $3 billion over the next 10 years, starting in July. The schools are going to pay the athletes about $20.5 million there, JG. Also, you're looking at football getting about 75% of that money, basketball getting about 15 to 20%. That leaves like 5% for everybody else.
Yeah.
Woo! This is almost like a little salary cap, JG. Oh, you're part of that too. That's why he's the headset. He gets some money.
Hey, Chain getting paid over here. Hey,
we going to Club Flamingo on you, JG. Thank you. I'm glad you reminded me.
The tear coming down. You see it? I need it.
The no Sean Murray, no tear.
Oh, I got tears coming down too. Yeah, he made the field goal. That was a close one. I almost got that one. That was a great game. But yeah,
quickly. We got 30 seconds. Go ahead.
It goes from 2016 on I think to 2021, 2022, right when I was about to get out. So super happy that this happened. Obviously, I feel like throughout that time we missed out on a lot of money just because of NFL now. But oh yeah, as soon as that approval happened, I'm sitting there. I was doing what? I was doing the spin-a-roonies. I was doing the breakdancing. I was getting after it. I was happy as heck.
JG's the one that's going not one, not two, not three. Bands in my pocket right about now. Okay.
So my generation, I played for free, and JG gets money, and he's not even playing anymore. Great. I miss out on it.
B-Bell barely gets some money too, right? So JG came at like the perfect time.
I know. Young pups, man. Meanwhile, the old guys like me got bad knees and elbows and Achilles and stuff. I get nothing for the love of the game, right?
The love of the game, you know.
Yeah, I got a tracksuit and a freaking Letterman jacket. That's it. That's all I got. Let's go ahead and move this thing on. We got like 2 minutes or 3 minutes left here, guys. So it is the winner, OG2K. He wins it here, man. That fourth quarter brought to you by our good friends at 902 Brewing Company. There as well, 902brewing.com, man. Located 101 Pacific Avenue, Jersey City, a craft brewery there in JC, producing ales and lagers. Got the bright tanks, the fermenters as well. Handcrafted beers and the best atmosphere. Curated good times as well, folks, made right there in Jersey City. Got the spacious tap room, a variety of events, yoga, live bands, DJs, comedy shows, concerts. Got the rooftop as well. Check them out. 902brewing.com will be there next week. Shout out to Don and good folks there at 902 Brewing, online, 902brewing.com. All right, so game is over, and it is OG2K winning. Real quickly, your thoughts here, Andrew? 5-10 seconds.
Oh,
hey,
yeah,
man, that's what he does.
It played out exactly how we thought. He was going to hold the ball to dear life and just scored at the end.
I told you, 4-possession game. That's what it boiled down to. Yep, 17-14. Let's go ahead and bring in OG2K. Dude, talk about that last drive, man. You're talking about milking it until there's nothing left. That was a championship drive, young man. What'd you see there?
Yeah, that was awesome. I feel like I play a way that, like, it's not flashy to the people watching or anything, or there's nothing crazy going on that no one understands really, besides like running the ball and like the run shoots and stuff like that. But I don't care how many points I win by. Like, I just want to win the game. I'm the not throw picks, because whenever I pass the ball, something crazy happens, like a fumble or something like that. So I just keep it safe.
Go ahead, Jay.
I picked to score 17-14. And not to be a hater.
I said something like 13-10. You're right.
I am so upset that you're the one that had the 17, brother. So upset. I didn't need that. I needed you role reverse with my boy Bronco, but no, you did your thing. That last drive was absolutely crucial, man. That last drive was perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Well, good stuff, OG. We're going to get you out of here, man. Thanks for playing. Hold on real quickly, guys. We'll see you next week. You'll be once again defending your title as the King of the Hill. Folks, if you want to be like OG2K or Bronco, win some money, guys. All online, folks, 13 and up. Cash and prizes, that's what you can wear. Weekly King of the Hill format. Join us right now, theisgshow.com/Madden. Once again, join us online if you want to make some money. theisgshow.com/Madden. Don't do it today, but do it now. Also, this post-game show brought to you by our good friends, the title sponsor, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, Route 3. They are the guys, folks, that invented deep dish, drawing its identity and inspiration from their origins there in the Chi in Chicago. Over 100 locations in 20 states. Also got pasta, steaks, burgers, and more. Craft beers, great cocktails. And if you want to eat healthy, got a very wide variety of vegetarian dishes. Check them out online, unos.com. ISG show powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. All right, let's go ahead and get out of here, guys. It's been a great show here. Thanks to OG2K, once again, our King of the Hill. No losses, literally, folks, in like the last 10 or 11 months. It is unbelievable what this young man has been doing. Andrea Richmond, she is down in the A, sports reporter, esports caster extraordinaire. Jarrett Guarantano, former University of Tennessee starting quarterback for the Volunteers, Broncos and Cardinals, and also the UFL's San Antonio Brahmas. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG Football and ISG Basketball. We'll have ISG Basketball for you later this week, right here on Unbeaten Sports Channel and also in the Black Network, folks. That'll do it here from the good folks here at the Keller Black Sports Bar in Staten Island. Have a great week, folks. We'll see you for ISG Basketball at the end of the week. Bye-bye.